different shapes and sizes. But even so, most of them are united by having one thing in common. And that's the fact that their designs are based on what an anime character would look like. This has been the norm for years. Speaking of anime, with its many varied styles and themes, there is one recurring topic that always comes up. The fact that so many anime characters somehow end up looking exactly the same. This is sometimes passed off as inspiration. Others might argue that because anime styles are so simple, it's inevitable that you'd have two characters kind of looking the same. Regardless what the reason might be, people notice these things very quickly. And seeing that VTubing has absolutely exploded since 2018, going from having 1,000 active VTubers to 10,000 by January 2020, and reaching over 50,000 active VTubers live streaming on both Twitch and YouTube in 2023, this meant that just like anime, you'd start seeing the inevitable rise of VTubers that kind of look similar. These comparisons would start being a common occurrence and would create drama more often than once. But here's the thing. No matter how big you are as a VTuber, no matter how much influence you have in the community, if you publicly call out someone for plagiarizing your design, for copying you, without having very concrete proof, then you will always receive heavy backlash. More recently, we saw this happen with the apocalyptic Cinder drama, where she actively sought to sabotage another VTuber because she blamed her for copying both her design and personality when she literally started VTubing before her. It was ridiculous. But even though we had this incident and many others before it take place very similarly,
do you think that... Do you think we should watch that whole... No, I don't think we should watch that whole Cinder thing. But do you think, from what you saw, the Cinder...
Oh, that could be fun.
Oh my goodness, that's so long. I don't want to do it. You think that whole Cinder thing was, or not really that big of a deal from what you've seen so far?
From what I've seen so far, that looks like a case where the artist didn't enforce proper boundaries and allowed business relationships and or checks to overrule their judgment.
Ooh, chat, he's getting canceled. Ooh, dang.
Yeah,
okay.
Probably.
Oh, okay, chat. Okay, let's continue on with the video.
I know Cat Leonte's gonna hate me for saying the artist might have been partially at fault.
Ooh, he just said
it didn't stop this VTuber from doing the same exact thing. Bullying a smaller artist publicly for ridiculous claims of plagiarism, and within just the span of 24 hours losing all credibility in the community, to then eventually coming up with one of the worst apologies you can imagine. Guys, it's been a while since we spoke about stupid VTuber drama, but seeing how this made me roll my eyes multiple times as I was seeing it unfold, I thought we had to...
Oh, this sounds spicy.
Without further ado, let's do this. We all love looking at anime girl thighs. But how come no one is asking a very important question? Like, for example...
Where's Hiyori? It's the only important question I've got.
Okay, why you had to pause right? She literally... Okay, she resurrected.
It's a moment for Hiyori.
She resurrected.
If she's not here, that's an L Hiyori.
She literally resurrected just for this.
What is their nutritional value? Well, I'll tell you. Less than 1 carbohydrate, 0 sugar, and a way healthier and cheaper alternative to other piss-flavored energy drinks. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about gamer subs. They literally have an anime girl thigh flavor. And if you use the code MomoMizuEN at checkout, you get 10% off your entire order. But don't worry, I know what you might be thinking. MomoMizuEN, I would love to taste anime girl thighs, but I have no idea if I'll like it. Well, here's the deal. You can add free flavor samples to your cart.
Hiyori.
Oh my goodness.
You do
Hiyori's
not
drinking
want
thighs right now.
to buy gamer thigh flavored energy drinks from the same people who sell Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. Just saying. It's on the screen.
That's disgusting.
Now, usually you'd only have to pay for shipping, but if you use...
orange creamsicle flavor.
Thank you, Potato. Now he already knows the flavor of anime girl thighs. Very important information, by the way.
Use the code MUJIN, then Gamer Subs will literally pay for your shipping. You'd be paying nothing. Yes, there are actually no strings attached. I didn't even have to convince Gamer Subs to do this. They just did it because they felt sorry for me because I live in France. Every time you use my code, not only are you supporting me directly, but you increase the chance of us getting our own.
I mean, would you want to live anywhere that Asmon did a video about? Really? Really?
I didn't say anything. What?
Flavor. Anyway, the link will be in the pinned comment. Let's get back to the video. Alright, so here's the deal. You ask any VTuber what the lifeblood of this industry is, and they'll probably reply with artists. Because it's the truth. A VTuber's entire identity and brand, I mean their entire design, is reliant fully on artists. But the harsh reality is that getting a VTuber model made from start to finish is quite the costly endeavor, because depending on the complexity and the artist you're hiring, it can easily cost thousands of dollars and take months, sometimes over a year, to be made. But seeing that there's so many people that want to become VTubers, this harsh reality ended up creating some unique solutions like pre-made models. These, for example, are all ready to use and their price is very affordable. The only caveat is that anyone can buy this and use it. You're not the exclusive owner. And similarly to this creative solution of pre-made models, another unique idea popped up: adoption. It involves someone posting a concept of a VTuber that they created while asking for a particular price for it, or saying you can offer the price that you think is right. This adoption method can
You know, the persona model would look pretty fire.
I know, I was low-key thinking about it. I was like, I should have a persona looking.
I can actually see this reimagined to one of yours.
Yeah, I was looking.
Have many different upsides. Some people don't like to conceptualize something from scratch and would rather use something really cool by another artist. This also would allow you to finish the concepting step and maybe save up money for the next steps without any prep.
Wait. Didn't you take a photo of your what?
Oh, she wanted this swimsuit from the Dom dating sim or something like that. She wanted me to have this like lavender swimsuit. And then she never took a photo of it. It's her fault. Anywho. Yeah, no.
Oh, so you lost your swimsuit that would have helped you catch Dom. Got it.
No,
Pressure without any time constraints. In fact, this concept that we saw was drawn by Yutenzi. She regularly posts different VTuber concepts and will put them up for adoption. Now on August 30th, Yutenzi would do what she always does. She would post two different concepts, with the first one being a purple-themed girl wearing alt clothing, and the second one being...
Not gonna lie, these concepts are pretty fire.
Yep.
Can't wait to hear the drama part of those.
She would post two different concepts, with the first one being a purple-themed girl wearing alt clothing, and the second one being this demon girl. Up until this point, this was just another day for Yutenzi, doing what she's always done. But that would of course be until it caught Melly's attention, a sizable artist and VTuber in the community. The next day, she would quote tweet Yutenzi's post and say, "Hey, that kind of looks like ... very directly implying that the Red Demon Girl concept of Yutenzi was a direct copy of her model, that she was being plagiarized. Now, what I like about this is that we're still at the beginning of this incident, right? And the replies on this post already don't want anything to do with it. The most liked reply is, "Do not start this. Oh my fucking god, I am so tired of seeing people accuse artists of stealing designs. Can we please stop doing this?" Or this guy saying, "Delete this shit. Your concept and design is generic as fuck, and there's a plethora of artists that could follow your same logic and accuse you of stealing their design." But even though this was the community sentiment, Melly decided to double down. Quote tweeting Yutenzi's post again and saying, "Of course I don't own the concept of Red Demon Girl, but it
looks nothing alike.
It's so on the nose, I can't turn away. The colors are similar, the pigtails, the broken horn on the exact side, the earrings, the torn wings, mismatched leggings, ribbons on the sleeves, the shoes. I'm just a bit sad. Alright, so look, Melly was saying
okay,
this
pause
was...
this. Okay. Is she on crack?
Maybe if it's laced with something.
Hold up. Hiyori, let's get your eyes on this, because you really like thighs.
Yeah, let's talk about the... What, like 40-inch calves? And 5-inch thighs?
Let's see. One got some crazy... Oh, one has a weird tongue. The right one.
Yeah, see, I knew it. The one on the left doesn't even have thighs.
Well, the thighs on the left one just are really stuck inside for some reason. And then they pop out.
Because,
So,
you know,
like,
that she's got those calves that are the size of some torsos.
Okay, and then her arms or her
Actually
hands,
bigger than her torso.
her hands aren't popping out. Okay, so, hers has a whole teeth thing going on. There's no teeth on the other one. Spikes?
No, there's a heart on the other one.
Okay,
I mean, the other one looks based on a succubus, and hers doesn't have a tail, apparently.
Apparently, Hiyori doesn't really like the design of the other one. She says she likes the clothes on the right.
I mean, I'm with her, though.
I'm not gonna lie, the design looks nothing like
They don't even look the same species.
wait. Tattered wings. Okay, we got the tattered wings. There's the broken horn. Okay, a little bit broken on the one, but one is completely broken. I don't even see the ears on the right. Different skin color. They both have a spike collar. And they got pigtails. That's all I see. Oh, same eye color, but different eye shape. Yeah, yeah. It's the small crop tight on the right. Oh, the small crop top, but one has the jacket and one is the jacket itself, but it's like the crop top jacket. One has a skirt and one has the short pants. Oh, the chain. That's right. There's a chain. The other one has a chain, but one has a belt.
Well, the one is more like a wallet chain that goes to a pocket that makes sense, whereas hers is more like an accessory.
Wait. Okay, one has it's called the what's that? The fishnet, and the other has this fishnet, but only for a tiny bit. Yep. You know that fishnet really does make a difference. You know, yep. I'm seeing it now. Yep. Okay.
Well, yeah, but the scars kind of offset that.
Yep. Okay. I really don't like that random tongue hanging down from the shoe. That's so distracting to me.
I know. That's terrible.
Okay. Let's just keep going.
I feel like we're comparing a pinky.
Yeah.
and an imp from, Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both demons. They're both same game. But, don't really. I mean, Stevie Wonder might say they look alike.
Yeah.
On a bad day?
Very on the nose that everything from the smallest minute details were copying her directly. So to make things easier for you, I put both designs side by side. Mel claims that the wings are meant to be a copy of hers when they look literally nothing alike. She also claims that the colors are exactly the same when they're literally not. They're completely different. One is more on the pink side, one is more on the red side. She then goes on to say that the earrings are exactly the same when that could not be further from the truth. The mismatched leggings are the same when, again, that could not be further from the reality. And my personal favorite, the broken horn on the exact side. Can someone please help me understand how this chipped horn is anything similar to this completely fucked up, torn out horn on the side of her head? Am I missing something here? The good news is, no, I'm not delusional because guess what? She got ratioed more than once on this post. With this illustrator saying, this behavior needs to stop. As a character designer, I can confidently say they look nothing alike aside from the red theme and broken horn. Mean girl behavior is ruining the space. Why don't you just make friends with people with similar designs? That's a very good point. If she quote tweeted this design and said something along the lines of, oh my god, demon girls with horns, like we look so cool or whatever, that would have gotten so much positive traction. Instead, she's getting ratioed. Another person who ratioed her said, I'm gonna be honest here fam, but aside from the hair and color palette, it's not that similar to be made into a call-out post. People were not having it, okay? These similarities that she was talking about, they just weren't there. What people were seeing, though, is a bigger creator calling out a smaller creator, sending harassment their way over something that couldn't be further from the truth. If she's claiming that this design is plagiarizing her, then she should also call out Iron Mouse's 2023 design, because she also has mismatched leggings, earrings, wings, and longer pigtails. I mean, the only thing missing is what? The red color and a broken horn.
I mean... You know what this gives me vibes of?
What?
This gives me Zaza vibes.
Oh my
Cece
goodness.
vibes.
Oh my goodness. That's never gonna go away. Oh.
Bigger creator calling out the small one, completely in the wrong.
But even though she was definitely reaching with that public call-out, it still made Utainzi feel forced to make a public statement about it. So she quote-tweeted what Melly had said about her and said, I just want to share what inspired me, and I'm sorry if it turned out we were inspired by something similar. I adjusted some of the details you mentioned because creating original characters is very important to me. I hope you understand. So because of this, she was actually forced to publicly show the references that she used to come up with this concept. She also felt forced to change the concept itself and even apologized by saying, I'm sorry if it turned out we were inspired by something similar. This post ended up...
Did she darken it? It doesn't look that different to me. It just looks like a darker hair color, I guess. That's the original.
Better shading on the hair color.
No, that's the original.
On the hair in general. Is that the original?
That she used to come up with this concept. She also felt forced to change.
Yeah, it's...
That's the new one. Yeah, okay, the pigtails.
Rotated the horns. It is better shading.
Yeah.
I think, at least on the front. The back is...
What do you think with this one? Yeah, it's the hair.
Way worse.
The back, you say it looks worse? The hair pick. Yeah,
I liked it better, the lighter red.
Yeah, I don't like those pigtails.
I am digging the braids aren't bad.
I'm not a fan of the braids. The swamp with the broken... Okay, the...
strap here.
The broken tail or the broken horn thing, I feel like is unnecessary. It really didn't do anything.
I think that was just being petty.
So. Oh, okay. She changed the cross design of the earrings. Oh, okay. The wings are healed now. I was like, the wings are. I just don't really.
She changed the jacket around a good bit.
I don't really care for the braids. And I don't think she really needed to change it, low key.
I'm gonna say that the original looked way better, but maybe she changed the top less than I
because
thought.
of this, she was actually
I don't know.
What do you think?
Actually forced to publicly show the reference that she used to come up with this concept. She also felt forced to change the concept itself, and even apologized by saying, "I'm sorry if it turned out we were inspired by something similar." This post ended up getting a lot of interaction, with many people in the replies telling Utainzy to please not apologize because she did nothing wrong. She then replied to her post and said, "It makes me sad since this could have been resolved in DMs. I even made a post about this recently. I hadn't seen their design and it's unfortunate this happened." Linking a post she had made just a couple of weeks ago saying, "Fun fact, there are millions of artists who design characters, and sometimes two people can create almost identical designs without ever seeing each other's work. The world is big and ideas often overlap, so it is nice to remember this before thinking someone copied someone." It was now evident Utainzy had done nothing wrong, and she also seemed like a very reasonable person. This could have been very easily solved privately, but instead it was made public in an attempt to discredit her. So seeing how this was made public and how much traction this post had gotten, the next tweet that Melly would make would be, "What the hell did I wake up to?" She had called out Utainzy, tried to discredit her publicly, was completely in the wrong, went to sleep, and then woke up to immense backlash. Many of the replies say, "You just woke up to the consequences of your actions," but that didn't mean in any way that it wasn't still salvageable. By this point, she could have still recovered everything if she just apologized. It could have ended right here. So did she actually take a step back, take accountability, and avoid any more needless drama?
No, she leaned in.
Of course not. This is VTuber drama. It never ends on a good note.
Yeah,
she decided to
lean in on
down and would make this very stupid tweet saying, "Never have I said I own the concept of a red demon girl with pigtails. What the frig? The similarities to my own design merely made me baffled and saddened because no matter how different it was adjusted, it very much felt the same. I won't be gaslit into thinking anything else." Of course, there's no such thing as a good VTuber drama without community notes, and that's exactly what ended up happening on this post. The note said, "Melly claims that Utainzy made her design too similar to her, when the wings, boots, bottoms, shirt, skin, horns, and no marks on the skin are so different. Utainzy provided inspiration in her drawing that doesn't even involve Melly." Linking the post we already saw of Utainzy showing her references. Now look, I know what you're thinking. This already looks really bad. But at this point, Melly is just a gift that keeps on giving, because look at this catastrophic reply to this post. Also, I hate the whole "it should have been kept private" because I don't know this person. I don't want to know this person. They made me feel uncomfy. I don't want to message them, period. I said my piece and will continue to be the red demon with pigtails.
Dang.
I mean, at this point, what the hell can I say, man? This has over 300
She needs to lean in even more,
with
though.
over 200 quote tweets. This reply by Kenny sums it up. Talk to someone like an adult? Thumbs down. Call them out publicly and they get harassed? Thumbs up.
Crazy.
It's like, dude, Utainzy literally has open DMs. There should absolutely be zero excuse for someone like Melly to make a call-out post like this without even attempting to message Utainzy, because that's just the definition of being malicious. Why else would you call out a smaller creator like this in front of your community? By this point, it was painfully obvious to just about everyone that this person cannot be reasoned with. They were just that delusional. But then, something unexpected happened. Melly would completely disappear, not posting anything else on her socials ever since that catastrophic reply on August 31st. And that silence would last for over a week.
Can you
We'd
go back
only
just
hear
a
back from her
second?
on September
He wants
8th,
to go back a
2025,
second. How
when she
far
would
a
post
second?
this statement. People were hoping her
Like,
socials ever...
right here?
How far back,
Want to
Hiyori?
take a picture? Wait, what's... Are you talking about these?
Oh.
Oh my goodness, Hiyori, why are you so
I
damn
bet
bad?
Hiyori wants these.
Why are you so damn bad? Oh my goodness. You're horrible, Hiyori. Just for that, another $10. How dare you? Crazy one. You're so...
I would just like to point out, I would never do the gacha system of charging for fan service to my viewers.
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to be the bad person here? No. Wow, no.
I mean, hey,
The picture of the
the
one
people who make
almost, right.
Genshin, the people who make Genshin have money. I'm broke, so
that's the
take
one
it
that
how you
grabbed my
want.
attention. The tiger girl.
Which one?
The picture.
Oh, we should have known that.
The picture of the one almost to the right of the tiger girl. I'm surprised it wasn't tiger girl. So she would. Oh yeah, is it because she got the juicy thighs? You know what? She probably likes all the ones that have the thighs showing. You know what? Typical Hiyori.
I mean, you're probably not.
No,
wrong,
it's the tiger girl. Dang.
Oh, it is the tiger girl.
The yin yang one or the one with the orange hair? Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this? Oh my god! You know what? Just for that $20, Hiyori. Thinking, what's wrong with you? Just thinking, we were in the zone. Orange. She wants the orange one. Well, you gotta use it for inspiration. Ooh, she gonna copy a design? Dang. She could be like, JJ, I want this as part of my design. JJ, like, can we use inspiration? JJ. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with her?
No, she's gonna DM Utansi and be like, would it be okay if I had a model that is somewhat inspired by your design, but by my artist? Would that offend you?
That's crazy.
How else would you call out a smaller creator like this in front of your community? By this point, it was painfully obvious to just about everyone that this person cannot be reasoned with. They were just that delusional. But then, something unexpected happened. Melly would completely disappear, not
Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna end up doing that route, just so you know.
Okay.
I can actually keep going or swap to gaming if you're tired or need to rest.
Okay.
posting anything else on her socials ever since that catastrophic reply on August 31st. And that silence would last for over a week. We'd only hear back from her on September 8th, 2025, when she would post this statement. People were hoping that this was going to be an apology after a long break where she realized that she was in the wrong. What they got instead was, well, let's read this. In the early morning of September 1st, I nearly made an irreversible decision on my life. I've since been recovering and surrounding myself with friends and loved ones who are helping keeping me company. I got a few messages I got from friends online and want to thank you so much for reaching out. I'm sorry I couldn't respond, but I hope I'm able to in the coming days as I slowly regain the strength to do so.
This is the VTuber that had in chat with the... Oh no.
I 100% should have dealt with things privately or at the very least ignored and moved on, but that just wasn't the case. I'm keeping the post up unless asked to be taken down so people can get the context if needed. I love the VTuber art community so much, but to feel the sheer cruelty the community can carry left me wanting to step away from engaging in it. So to protect my health, my friend will be stepping in for me and going through my messages and blocking those who took things too far or were cruel to an unimaginable degree. They will also be managing my Twitter till the foreseeable future, so if there are any business inquiries, etc., they will still be passed along to me, just sifted through by my friend. Thank you to those who waited for me. I've got a lot more art and silly things to share in the world still. So look, I think it goes without saying, I would never want to see someone leave this planet over drama online, especially VTuber drama. It should never get to that point. With that being said though, this post does come off as Melly trying her hardest to appear like the victim here, when in reality this entire thing occurred because she felt the need to call out a smaller artist publicly, attempting to discredit them and sending harassment their way over something that could not be further from the truth. The closest thing to an apology that we got was her saying, I 100% should have dealt with things privately, or at the very least ignored and moved on, but that just wasn't the case. This made many people feel like she was not even attempting to take accountability here, still doubling down on the fact that Utenzi did actually copy her design, when it was already proven that it wasn't. What happened to Melly was exactly what she was hoping to inflict on Utenzi. This directly affected her credibility and ruined her reputation pretty much in a day. Utenzi, on the other hand, didn't even comment on this statement that Melly had made, instead choosing to continue drawing designs drama-free and being able to sell, well, most of them from what it seems like. Ultimately, I don't wish Melly any harm, but I hope with this situation and the many others before it, people stop creating such dumb public callouts without thinking of the consequences and the fact that they'd have to face accountability. Anyway, thank you so much for watching until the end. I missed you guys. Expect a lot of videos coming up soon. Make sure to use the code MUJIN on Gamersubs and join my Discord because we have a lot of cool things coming up, and you can also DM me directly with proof that you used my code on Gamersubs to get a special role. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Mwah!
That was funny. Oh,
You like this guy? Dang.
I like this. The fact that your human is, like, so on the nose, stop copying me, you freak.